Alright, we're live. Ish, maybe, I don't know. Last we left off here on day 26. We had just finished a mission, probably? Maybe? Yes, and we needed to rebuild our Mars because it got blown up. And a lot of people got injured. Pretty nastily, so. We're doing xenobiology. I can definitely go for max speed right now, but just taking things in. Latin America and those areas are currently the most under threat. Got a nice increase in income. How's our living space right now? We can easily afford the 5 more scientists. We're gonna, well, actually, it's a bit more than 5, isn't it? It's 7 scientists that we're gonna be able to pick up in our living capacity. That said, we should probably get another base for more coverage. Look at where my current base is located and how much coverage it has. At least it's one down in the middle of Latin America, and you get a lot of coverage initially. That'd be a lot of overlap. Make more sense to instead try to cover the Africa region. Africa and Middle East. It costs a good chunk of what money I have, so you can get started on that though. Can be a little bit up so I could cover a lot of like Europe as well once it's fully expanded. Access lift. output this bad boy. Somewhere that'll allow me to expand pretty reasonably. They come inherently with 100 power, so I don't really need to get that initial great power capacity. Probably want to have some defenders here. For interception, I'm going to want at least 2 hangars, right? I'm probably doing this all wrong here. It's probably going to be a giant loss in terms of resources. So I just wage cost. How much does it cost to actually, like, hire them, though? Worry about that initial upfront cost of hiring them. $350,000, not too bad. So it's 50 grand a piece. The universe contains an almost unmeasurable number of different environments in which life can potentially evolve, and this in turn means extras can come in a dizzying array of possible forms. It's therefore surprising to discover that our alien planets bear such a close resemblance to humans. This is obvious. Even the most basic level common to us, such as tectons, are bipeds with 2 arms and 2 legs, familiar musculoskeletal and organ systems. The ability to breathe our atmosphere. The similarities continue as one conducts deeper scientific analysis. One would not expect an life form to have DNA at all, and allow genetic material strikingly like our own. And almost 75% of the tecton genome is shared with the average human. It's possible that life can only arise in the very narrow set of circumstances that all life in the universe is vaguely terrestrial in form, so evolved on a planet that closely resembles our own. However, it seems more likely that something sinister is at play. Simply lack sufficient information to speculate as to what it might be. Discovering the truth will require more research specimens, ideally ones that have not been riddled with bullets. As such, I provide our engineers designs for weapons that should be capable of non-lethal incapacitating extraterrestrial units for interrogation and further study. We make stun batons and stun guns now. wouldn't mind improving my trading rate. And getting more damage on civilians would be nice as well. (160% research speed). And see, well, one could easily have like research bases because this is 12 scientists, right? 12 scientists. It's 160% research speed, whereas 5 scientists with 125% research speed. So 2 bases with 5 each is effectively 250 research speed, whereas 1 base with 12 is just 160. It's a thought for a future playthrough. Of course, if you're bottlenecked on a single attack, then, you know, having a single base makes more sense. Stun gun sounds useful. I'll make a singular baton, but we're going to be making more stun guns, I think. Oh, that can make 2 stun guns, or some batons. And while we're at it, let's begin making our second workshop, shall we? We got the money. Sort of. And another radar array. That's going to be all my money. Let's not do the radar array just yet. I'm not confident in that decision. Research checks coming milestone 2. Ooh, tissue regeneration. Might be able to heal better. Maybe make our chance of survival even higher. Endgame progress, so... Oh, my bright put my base is no longer the active point. Okay. Oh, an accelerated cannon. Be helpful to have. 30 alloys. Okay. That's expensive. Make exactly 1. Wait. Cancel that order. Oh, it doesn't make 1, it just makes that entire lot. Okay, so all my ships would be able to get that then. Okay, that's different. That's why that is expensive. Both cleaner cells have been output, cleaner cell and cleaner activity length regions. Making the cleaner headquarters. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Operates in North America, Latin America, and Europe. Starting over cleaner activity in those regions. Okay, as an area using improved weapons, which they are also supplying to the cleaner headquarters. Eliminate the VIP. Dockyard persistent. This one needs to go. Use improved armor, which they're also supplying to the cleaner headquarters. Okay, the armor is concerning. We're gonna wait for our newest gear. Probably some of our stun weaponry, maybe. Maybe we won't, I don't know. How are our soldiers looking? We don't have a full yield Alex Leos yet. It'd take us a full day to get there, so let's wait until Alex Leos is fully healed. How much of that health does he have? Okay, that's fine. Leave it another full day. Tissue regeneration, given the alarming frequency that your soldiers seem to require medical attention. I am long believed studying alien tissue regeneration is a worthwhile endeavor. Microscopic biomachines called nanites. Nanomachines, son. Word for our existing infantry indicated that replaces existing bandages with canister nanite spray. The alternative is an armor dispense. Automated dispenser module that can be carried in tactical vessels, automatically monitor clear vital signs and inject near it. Oh boy. They cover your wound by immersing. Okay. Millennium may unlock improved aircraft technologies and more efficient sources of power for our base. Let's do the plot one because it's shorter duration and gives us more money. Or... significantly more powerful than ballistic weapons. I think money is actually important right now. Or how's Alex looking? He's still quite injured. $500,000 and Millennium. Okay. The AutoMed module, Millennium and alloys, 250,000. Make one of these bad boys, but causing them to regenerate 25 HP per turn, carrying any bleeding wounds. Damn. Requires fewer time units to heal their target, which is awesome. Yeah, I need money. Let's see, who do we got? We lost one of our shields in the last bout, which sucks. So we're looking for some good time units. Maybe we'll turn Nikita here into our next shield because he is... Well, Grenadiers don't feel terribly useful compared to having the Mars on board. Mars does a lot of what they do, but better. Because it's either more accurate, or it is more durable, or it has like actual gun options on the side. Nikita also has incredible reflex, making him a very good ideal for a shield. He just doesn't have the HP if the shield goes down. Let's put everyone back on the Skyhawk. Let's rearrange the Skyhawk appropriately. Our shields get that lovely Warden armor. A module to keep him alive, hopefully. How much of improvement is that pistol? Has 5 armor penetration, which is nice. And 5 more damage base, which is very nice. It is a bit heavier, but that's fine. Also, I'd probably rather they carry a flashbang than a dead pack. Flashbang or dead packs compared to regular grenades. Dead packs do a lot more armor damage. So in the case of why is my assault carrying that? That's not what I meant to give them. I think I'd rather the assault carry the dead pack than the frag grenade. Because we need to get through someone's armor. We can just throw the dead pack at them and maybe shred off some of that armor. Defender armor is so heavy, but sending in a soldier with no armor sounds like a good way to get them killed. Also, we don't have the rifles yet, do we? We actually didn't even fund more than one rifle, so the rifleman doesn't get one. Oh, that's... ugh. Carry more grenades to make up for the fact that you have, like, no tools. We need more flashbangs and smoke. My riflemen are gonna just all die. Julie can afford defender armor. She can't afford the extra plating. But can she really afford defender armor when she needs to carry more grenades? Like a lot more grenades. Enough grenades to make sure we keep the entire field suppressed. see who's got that nice warden armor. Might as well wear that steel plating because it feels like it helps a lot in keeping Mars like from just exploding in the first hit. Could have them ditch that 4 accuracy panel, that 4 accuracy bonus piece of gear, just to make them like able to carry more grenades. Now, I don't know what I want to do with them. They're both looking very, very vulnerable. They're also completely fresh and haven't been on any missions. I don't think I want to go here just yet, but I feel like I should. Those 2 air missions seem like missions that they lay down, like, okay, go to these when you're ready. Not like, you gotta hit these things now. But at the same time, the benefits of getting them now is just too enormous to not do so. Kill that VP and return soldiers to dropship for evacuation. Alternate some of the VP and carry their body to the dropship to capture them. Xenonauts evacuate without having killed the VP. All Xenonauts are eliminated. It's possible to win this mission by eliminating all hostiles as they move forward since spawn from 7 on. Cleaner computers contain data will advance our work to expose cleaner network, sending and capturing the advance our work to cleaner network. Secure processing area off the docks. Source fire regional. To put a regional control center. This makes it easy to smuggle supplies in and out. So we don't know who the cleaner leader is yet, but probably know when you see them. Sweep the area, find them, and eliminate them, or whatever. Leaders too. On enemy reinforcements don't belong, don't hang out. Don't hang around. I'm guessing we're not going to see enemies on the wings. Let's take a peek around. I was very wrong. We are going to see enemies on the wings. And like right in front of us too. Flashbang the shit out of him, please. Did not destroy his cover. Make sure there's no one else around this side. Zero, if you'd be so kind. It's 8 to climb that. Which means he could easily climb that, take a shot, then climb down. Probably. But he probably wouldn't be very safe doing that from reaction fire. Here they come. There goes his cover. That is a lot of dudes. The intervening objects are other enemies, so if he doesn't hit his target, there's a good chance he hits the enemy, theoretically, right? He's open. Zero heads over here for the turn, then shield comes over here too. And then next turn we suppress them more, maybe? We oppress them some more. We need someone with a lot of flashbangs over on this side. And we have this guy with a few over on this side. We do need more bodies on this side in general. Which reluctantly makes me send this Julie over here. I feel like I'm making a mistake, but I'm gonna put our shotgunner over here. I feel like that should be relatively safe from that guy, like getting over and getting a good shot. Alright, Nikita, you need to not get shot at by that guy. I'm trusting that they're not going to be coming in from this direction, which is probably a giant error, but we'll find out. Got a big guy up there, eh? Only I could have lined them up like together. Let's go for that guy. Maybe some of our spray gets the other guy. And by maybe mean, yes, it did. Bit of a gamble here with Yosef. I'm expecting this guy won't be able to return fire, because he'll be dead. See the two up there. There's gonna be a problem. Shields can't climb ladders. Good to know. And that shield just took a big hit because I'm being a little bit overzealous with them. I lost track of that guy. Which is concerning. He went through the window into the building, it looks like. Wonderful. Actually perfect there. That's way too far. Ah. No one's in here. Got some data. Might need to advance more aggressively through the center here. You may as well take a shot and then like retreat back behind cover. Cost him 6 to get back there, and then like another 4 to turn around. Taking a 4% chance shot is probably not worth it. So what to do with you? I kind of want to move them here so they can like get up on that box and start laying waste to things, but this guy could just step out and shoot them because it's basically 0 cover. So the other option is to go along with the rest of the team over here and start pincering in from this end. Possibly even move all the way over here. There's no windows in this building, so he's pretty safe where he is, theoretically. That's say no need to crouch. This guy's not got the arms to throw grenades. We could try to suppress him. Failed miserably. That works. You guys in that central building. So I'm gonna assume there's no one back there, which is probably a fatal mistake. I feel like we've probably gotten rid of all the guys on this side as well. We've not gotten rid of that guy. It's too far away for a machine. And that kind of obstructs her shot there. That doesn't, though. Probably don't want to move him closer to that for the following turn. He's going to want to start shooting forward. You know, with that guy, it's pretty safe for Xing to move over here, I think. I'm prepared to use the thing here for an opportunity to jump up and shoot, maybe. Maybe. Can't really stand back up and move any further forward. Alright, does that guy move further forward, or does he just fall back? Oh. Is that you? Are you our friend? Why won't you die? There we go. Again, I'm going to trust that there's no one over here, which is a gigantic error in judgment on my part, I think. This is the hard edge of the map, eh? Okay. Yeah, they're all pretty safe from our firing angles here. Zero could advance to there and then crouch, but then wouldn't have a lot left to be able to do. That's very risky. Let's do it, though. Put the tank behind the vehicle. Move her up behind that dumpster. Move the sniper up to here. Maybe give him a nice... We'll reload now, so we don't have to reload later. It's a bit of a waste. We do keep the magazine with 2, though. Actually, you know what? Nikita, you can move all the way up to here. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm glad I did move him up to here, even if it did turn out to be a bad idea. Because now we know there's a guy there, right there. What the hell? What? That cost 10 time units, I didn't even do anything. Nice burst from 0. This is still fine. Joseph, how bad is your reaction stat? Not that bad. I'm wondering if they have all the timings in the world, or if the game actually does have the reflexes modifier on weapons that it used to have, but doesn't say it does anymore. Damn, they got lit up. We're both going to be hurting quite a bit from this. Spotted another friend back there. I'm very foolishly assuming that, like, this isn't featuring any more enemies. Because they've either all come forward or just exist over here on the side now. I might lose 2 really good soldiers here. At the very least, they're going to be up for a very long time after they do get the healing off. Reinforcements have started arriving. Time to make an exit. We haven't found the guy yet, so it's not time to make the exit yet. Wow, the guy back there took that guy's spot. Alright, alright. That costs 16 to get up to there. I could burst this guy, then move up. He got suppressed, which is nice. There are the reinforcements they were speaking about, which means that this side is no longer safe. I wonder if they come in with full-time units or not. I'm running out of time to play around like this, so I need to get in there. I could suppress them and try to like keep them from getting into the action, but that's not going very well for me, is it? Neither of my shields have much armor left on their shields. That's bad. That works. Only just barely. So I'm expecting there's a group that came in here, a group that came in here, and there was one here, which makes me worry that there might be one here that just like swam up or something. Yeah, this guy's not going to handle those reinforcements. That's just too much. He can't just sit there every turn mowing them down. Ah, crap, why did I leave him there? On the bright side, this means the enemy is, like, without time units. Leave my tank alone! Get right up in there and just unload on his face. The good news is there isn't reinforcements arriving here anymore, for some reason. That would be the leader, I'm guessing. Those bleeding wounds are no joke, so we're going to be running right back to get more health. Awesome. There really isn't a good angle for Nikita to be sitting here. I think we'll leave 0 with most of her 10 units here to cover for the advancing guys from this side. Those guys. You're not allowed to take the... Oh my god. There's gotta be that hidden reaction modifier. There's no way these guys moved that far and are taking extra chunks of men across the field. Hey yo, Semper. Same deal. There's absolutely no way there's no hidden reaction modifier. I don't know why they make it hidden, though. So we found the leader. She has taken care of those two. Might be able to take care of the next two if everything lines up. Now just keep an eye on that. I don't know if I'm preventing them from spawning or what. 0 will hold this spot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your wasted morning. You blew up the desk. I think those better med kits. There is still a non-new agent over there, okay. Okay, it's every 2 turns these guys show up. That's good to know. Giving us some time. Frickin' heck. Okay. Suck smoke! Hopefully that'll do some stun damage to him. No, you're pretty badly injured, Nikita, but I need to hit those shots, not miss them. So he's going to keep watching here. And Xing is going to watch here. Ugh. Putting shots right through the wall! Oh, that's scary. There's more agents in there, of course. Oh, there goes the tank's armor. What's left of it. There's an agent in there. Stun him some more with some smoke, hopefully. Not exactly moving around, though. Nikita still has some of his stuff going on there. Where are the cleaners that came in from here? That's what's concerning me. They're just kind of hanging out back there, right? Nikita's gonna suffer for that, I think. I am pulling him out. I don't want to lose his pistol by like having to leave it on the ground or having to recover it. I'm really hoping I can stun him out, but I'm probably gonna have to move in and like actually shoot him to death. Yeah, I know he doesn't act. He's not going to act. Move through the stun, which works for me. However, I don't think he moved enough, and we're gonna have to just put him down with the gun. Flashbang the shit out of him. Smoke. He should hopefully be unable to do much to me. We may lose the Mars weapon platform. Keep it right here on hand in case he needs to like burst through the wall and just destroy the guy, but next turn we're gonna shoot him if he's not down this turn. He's making a break for it, what the hell? Huh? He is genuinely just making a break for it. Let's get rid of that. Xing needs to get recovered here. We're gonna shotgun this guy, I think. He's still not down? There we go. That's concerning amounts of durability right there. And now we just pull everyone out, eventually. Allison's gonna spend like another turn killing these guys and then pulling back with the rest of the team. That armor has helped immensely. No, Nikita is not dead, but I'll take it. He's ready to get shot from the back as he's climbing and jumping. Make a break for it, Julie. Modules mean he can't carry Julie, can he? Probably gonna lose 2 soldiers because of that. Well, she's in trouble. Should have used 127. I wasn't thinking, and yeah, she's probably gonna get shot to death. Or possibly they will. That's also an option that I didn't consider. Don't you dare. Alright, let's see how bad this goes. She had been holding that line for a while, but she messed up. I messed up. Using her out. I mean, it's okay. They shot twice and they didn't pierce the armor. That's great. That's perfect. Julie Fisher has panicked. Panicked towards the ship. Not at all. Of course not. Why would you panic towards the ship? We're out of smoke grenades to deploy. Shit. Julie, you're making this really difficult. It's really difficult to get you home here, Julie. Here. Really pushing your luck. Crap. See what we can get away with here. Alright. Julie, don't panic again. For the love of God, don't panic again. Keep running. Alright, so Julie's out. That's wonderful. Allison can almost get out. Alright. Zero can probably suppress that guy with some shots. Zim can probably get the job done. Then he's still out in the front line here. Shing's gonna be brave and come over here and help get these people out. Roberto will also hang around a little bit, but he's not gonna be able to do much back here. Joseph will drop the corpse where we need it to be. Yeah, we might lose, and we're very likely to lose our shotguns here, which is annoying. Fuck, he's down. We have a med kit coming up forward, but that's just not enough. That was it. That's way too far, isn't it? And it risks going through 0 presently. She's out of reloads. She has to move. We don't have smoke to deploy. Having those better medkits would really help about now. I think we just have to leave behind Stim and frickin' shotgun. There's no way to get around this. We have to just leave. Shit. Some warden armor, a good soldier, and a really good shotgun. We just have too many guys coming in. There's gonna be 2 more here next turn, and they have like 3 guys back there just waiting to shoot at whoever tries to go rescue him. We're leaving. He's so good, too. He also collected like 4 things of data that we're just not going to be recovering because of that. These are the last 2 that aren't in the ship. So it's a good note that with a really good assault on these cleaner missions, at least, you can totally just like lock down the reinforcements if you have like enough of them. But that's not going to happen because it's like at least 3 soldiers just locking down the points with their shotguns. Why did I send you that way, Allison? Oh, we can't leave. He's not considered dead, so we can't leave because we haven't returned all soldiers to the dropship. And he's not bleeding either, so he's not gonna... Oh, this is awful. Do I have to go out there and, like, grenade his corpse to deal with this? That's not good. That is a very not good thing. They were just sitting on his corpse, basically. Zero, reload your gun. Get over there. We might try a rescue operation for this guy. It's gonna go very poorly, but we have to because we can't leave without him, apparently. Super chance shot because that wall's in the way. I have a smoke grenade. It was on this. Oh, it was on the one assault that was way near the. Ah, crap. Yeah, there's no way you can throw that far. No, none of them carry advanced tools like grenades. Okay. Fuck. That was not worth doing. Oh, this is... I'm really tempted to just load back to before he went down, because... or when he went down, because not knowing that I can't leave without an unconscious soldier that's in the middle of a giant field of enemies is dumb. I should be able to lift off without him. Maybe I can? No, that's not an option. Let's look back for a second. To the point where, like, everyone's on the ship. Horizon? If I can abort mission and get a success, then that's fine. Like, if I can lift off with the guy unconscious in the field, that's fine. If I can't, then I need to go back to, like, before he went down. Because I'm... doing something stupid like this. Mission complete. Okay. Lost a soldier, warden suit, and a shotgun. But we didn't lose anything else after that. Everyone's out for like freaking 10 days. Xenonaut victory, 1 lost. We got the captured VIP and the captured Scion. Meyer was killed in action. Everyone's out for so many days. We only got 4 of the 8 cleaner data we acquired. Four or more hostile units in a single tactical mission, so that went to Allison and to 0. You only have 4. Oh, that's bad. My training efficiency is super high, but yeah, we're gonna need to get another Warden suit and another accelerated shotgun. Covering for 12 days minimum. Okay, so we shut them down in those regions. That's nice. Our attempt at expanding may have been a bit premature here. Because these things aren't going to be able to make it there and do damage. It is heading west, which means we will be able to intercept it theoretically. But 10 hours, they're going to be out of fuel by the time they get there. They won't be able to engage. I've long believed that the aliens are using some form of vessel and dread to visit our world. Now I've finally validated my theories. We don't find UFO component responsible. So clearly, the alien hyperdrive appears to work via the principles of quantum teleportation. As though it made sounds, apparently allows us to instantaneously jump to a new location without needing to traverse the intervening space. Our enemies possessing viable FTL technology would explain much about this invasion that is otherwise difficult to understand, most notably the fact that cosmic distances are so unnaturally vast that conducting interstellar warfare should be virtually impossible in practice. Furthermore, it would explain the origin of these strange quantum disturbances that have been to track extraterrestrial activity. Usually about the manner in which alien craft appear to enter and exit our skies. Also, Magellan brings us no closer to discovering sources of the invasion. Getting access to an hyperdrive and navigation system may provide the information we need. Fortunately, the device suddenly refuses to respond to our signals. It's not mean there's uninteresting communication. However, it is continually probing the surroundings of the repeating signal. The only observed response came from electronic components within a Mentar corpse, which appeared to establish a channel with the hyperdrive, but with the creature dead, no data was ultimately exchanged. Given Mentarks themselves are bizarre creatures of unknown purpose, it is certainly plausible they play their role in any hyperdrive system. Didn't we capture one alive? We totally did capture a Mentark alive. Let's do the interrogations. Fire Squadron can take that thing. Yeah, no, they're out of fuel. Oof, we can't intercept that thing. We need to make craft and transfer them over. Or, you know, prepare new craft, and then that's too much money. Landed UFO class destroyer, farm 8 hours. We can't get there in 8 hours, so not much we can really do. Not to mention most of our team is, you know, mostly dead. I think I should recruit more soldiers, even if it does hurt our overall training efficiency. Just so that when people die, we have replacements available. Accuracy is awful, but time units are off the charts. Monacar Herman also has decent stats around the board. Kind of weak in the strength, but the accuracy is much better than Aaron over there. And Kim has some really great stats, actually. Just really likely to die if he's shot. Elijah Murphy here has terrible reflexes, but is otherwise really great. The advanced medkit would have been really nice to have there. These modules look really bitchin', but obviously we can't afford that. I think I will upgrade the medkits. Fewer time units to heal their target. Having the cost is huge. I really do want an automed module, though. That sounds like a really fun toy for, like, an assault or something. They can, like, survive a shot. After extend a 75% training efficiency, which is not great, but whatever. Well, we have the interrogation. Mid-living Mantark is a surreal sight to behold. Commander, the subject remains entirely passive within its containment unit, patiently hovering in place while it endlessly scans the surroundings with a single large eye. Nothing has changed since the creature was right in my laboratory. At no point has it shown signs of anger, boredom, or discomfort. Application of an electric shock will cause it to adopt a defensive posture, but after approximately after it will simply return to its previous position. So the behavior of a fully sentient life form, indeed, the fact that Mantarks are only encountered within the confines of UFO, perhaps hints at their true purpose, suspect they are powerful biological computers, now work directly into the vessel's control system to assist with piloting and hyperdrive navigation. They are also formidable opponents on the battlefield. You're no doubt aware of their power, the integrated plasma beam cannon, but their dexterous tentacles also easily capable of generating enough force to break bones. One of our less alert underlings recently discovered. I suspect Mantarks do indeed employ a miniaturized energy shield to protect their fragile biological sections. Detailed scans of the shield envelope have revealed coverage is not uniform. More weak spots have been identified, and hopefully this will damage your soldiers like those creatures. I would have figured that it would unlock some kind of thing. I could use a lot more money. I could use more money, but the fact that this is 9 days and these are much shorter makes me think I should probably go with them. Also, let's do more interrogations. Do we have any projects my engineers can work on to generate money? Oh, if they don't have a project, they just generate money. Cool. I mean, I have no money, so I can't hire more engineers. It's bullshit. There's probably a lot in here I could get rid of for money. Maybe like my old Defender armors, which I'm probably never going to use. That's not really gaining money as much as reclaiming some. Secton corpses could probably go for a little bit of cash. I feel like a lot of these captures and corpses probably could go with no ill effect. I believe cleaner data pretty much exists to be sold. But I could be wrong, and that's what concerns me. I guess we'll find out down the road if I'm wrong. Hire 5 more engineers. Start generating some small amount of money per hour, which is not really going to be worth it, but... We'll be getting a new surge of cash soon. And that did like double my income from the engineers, which is nice, but not really huge. But I'm going to be using them shortly. But we actually went down in total income because our expenses went up so much. And that said, we can afford the surgical center now, along with potentially putting more aircraft in other areas. Also, I should probably... Okay, the accelerated cannon is just, like, there. It's just a hard one direct upgrade. I feel like once I complete the Alanium research, I'm going to be able to make aircraft that are slightly better, so I probably shouldn't really make aircraft. I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to make the... Oh, that's 20. That's all my remaining alloys to make the surgical center. The survival rate and the healing rate would be really nice to have. I need to get another aircraft shot down. Another alien craft. $12 selenium. See what we get from that. A terror site. Okay. We have a day to get there. It'll take 13 hours to arrive. Which means we should go immediately. Because it's currently nighttime. To that end, we need to equip the craft with soldiers. Everyone is finally fully healed. Actually, the surgical, let's see what the surgical does for us. 3.5 HP a day, I believe it was like 2.5 before, which is huge. 45% chance if you're not jibbed to survive, which is really nice. What do you currently have on the ship? We have 1 shield, 1 heavy, 1 rifleman. Our sniper got really messed up, but he's good to go. Our other shield got messed up, but he's good to go. Our 1 assault got murdered, unfortunately, which means we need a replacement. Shing is maybe not the best call. This person has incredible reflexes and their accuracy is kind of crap, but their strength and their HP are really nice, so Nell here might be an assault. No, not a grenadier, an assault. Shield sit at the front. And they both carry a flashbang. Both wearing warden armor. Another reload would be nice to have. Allison, who actually ran out of ammo last mission. Upgrade Nell here to some warden armor and better shotgun. The smoke grenade. Oh, we have the stun guns now. Six tile range to deliver 15 stun. Ooh. Doesn't cost a lot of time units to shoot out, though. Only has 3 shots per reload. The reloads are quite heavy. You're not really strong enough to carry all of that, eh? I would like you to be able to actually like shoot the enemy with your shotgun. Truly can. I still haven't made a sub. Oh, I have an accelerator rifle. I think I'll give that to Julie. Both of them have distinguished themselves enough to merit carrying such a thing, but I'm an idiot and forgot to make a second one, so I have no alloys with which to do it. So hopefully we get some alloys out of this mission, because this is not looking great. Smoke. Need more grenades. Zero might carry the stun gun. Not very likely to get in range to use that thing, but honestly it seems more practical than carrying a pistol. I'm going to rearrange this inventory because it's really annoying to swap his pistol out for the medkit, and he often needs to use the medkit, so I'll probably just carry it like this. So many soldiers going in without any kind of armor whatsoever. Well, so many too. Everyone else has like the best possible armor, and then there's just like these two poor riflemen that have to go out there bare with just a ton of grenades. Everyone's where they should be. It's going to take us 13 hours to get there. It's only 8 hours before the thing ends. Oh no, 23 hours, sorry. I was thinking the landing site. Hopefully get there before night falls. It was near the very end. It's 13 hours to get there, so. Let's replace pair. Several methods one can use to draw the vast reserve power contained within Millennium. The easiest method is simply place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the crystal, literally plugging it into a circuit as if it were a battery. Substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that's proportional to the size of the sample used. Fortunately, this process will also cause it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of millennium, but large amounts begins to become dangerous. This approach is thus best suited for use in smaller devices such as weapons and equipment used by soldiers, although energy efficiency is less than 30%. Base efficiency and low overall weight should make up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the millennium. This captures 16 converts into electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. The extraordinary energy output of these reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of our aircraft. I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for new craft to use. Nitrogen cooled delinium generators which are depth at raising photovoltaic cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up to 80%. Though far too bulky for general use, one suspects they would make a replacement for the diesel turbines in our existing generator rooms. Dragonfly and Phantom. Let's do latest weapon. Let's just literally do them in order of like research time and what we deem practical when they're equal. Eliminate all aliens, all Xenonauts are eliminated. Each surviving alien bomb will grant 5 Elenium. Now, despite some probably it thought because you believe there's aliens would kill tens of thousands. We must clear the area of extras so the bombs can be neutralized. It doesn't say there's a time limit. What kind of aliens are we dealing with here? Oh, those are new guys. Like little ants. I haven't seen those before. They're not ants, but you know. Looks spooky. Can't see through these things for one reason or another, which is weird. But it does reassure me that, like, if I stand here, I'll be pretty safe-ish. I'm never sure where to begin getting out my ship here. I'm in a nice corner, but there's so much unknown. There are too many unknowns. I don't want to sit behind a car. I feel that's a great way to just get murdered by the car getting exploded by whatever big guns they're bringing on a terror mission. Because I can't imagine they're bringing tiny guns. It looks like a proper big alien rifle, if I'm being honest. Not sure what I want to do with these two riflemen that are not wearing any armor whatsoever. This is like one of the first times I've left the ship and not just seen like 4 aliens. This one guy that's quite a distance away that like my sniper could really shoot at. No, Julie, take the shot. Turns out Julie can hit him. Which means the sniper probably could have done the same. I just assumed at that distance, through all the shit, that they wouldn't be able to do anything. There's a lot of shaking going on. Is this the result of the floating couches? Apparently those things don't have super great reactions, which is beneficial to us. What are you doing? You gonna scout for us, buddy? That's a scary amount of enemy Overwatch. It would take 30 time units to get up there and take that shot. At which point she could probably retreat back to safety here. Take the shot. That did damage. That got the kill. Let's send this shotgun with that shield. Not sure where I'm going to send Julie here. I'm thinking maybe here. Oh god, they're not couches anymore. Oof. They pack a punch with that thing. I probably should have got my cannon on the map, cannon mount instead of like the rockets. We'll see. I definitely need to be having my thing use cover instead of just like sitting out in the open. That said, I believe it technically had cover from that shot, it just didn't care. The rocket has good armor pierce, right? Or not armor pierce, armor destruction. Yeah. Also has a very good chance of like hitting, even if it misses. Spooky that it took literally 0 damage. I could just get a shot around that pillar. But he's like perfectly there, eh? That thing took off 15 of my armor in that shot. That's not great. There's something standing there, right? That's our civilian friend. Damn. Man, this guy has no arm for throwing grenades. I don't want him sitting behind this truck, because there's a good chance this thing shoots, misses, hits the truck, explodes, and kills him. It's very safe to say it's not a possibility, it's a likely event. I do want to save my vehicle from like another shot though. Why did I let him take that path? Well, he's a dead man. Go for it, Roberto. He's going for it. That thing turns to look at whoever is moving, or anything that has changed state, it looks like. I'm gonna gamble that there's just too much cover if I sit like back here for that thing to take action. That's a big gamble. I don't like that I'm taking that big gamble, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. God, these civilians are getting in the way pretty nastily. How far can that thing move? It's a concern. It doesn't look very fast. Oh. Well, that's gonna be a rocket straight to that pillar, and we're gonna hope that goes well. Maybe the smoke doesn't just completely fuck us. How are you doing? You're doing quite well. You haven't died. Yeah, it looks... Oh, come on. Civilian, you can't do this to me. These civvies are just doing everything they can. Shit! That didn't even hurt it? That's terrifying. These civvies are doing everything they can to just be a nuisance to me. He stood in the dumbest place possible. That's on him. That is 100% on him. I don't imagine that thing's suppressible, but I'm going to give it a shot because I have actually 0 shots otherwise. So much smoke. "50 intervening smoke, intervening object." What's the 100% object? Oh, the pillar still is a 100% intervening object? You're kidding me. That's wild. Just don't want it to end. Never do. Head in there, Nikita. Advance with alongside our shotgun friend. Okay, so this is only 50% cover. You can shoot over it. Should really be careful of that. Okay, there's an ant just staring at me. I can move behind the window, but I think right where I am is actually the best because it's 50% cover through and through. And I have more time units left to work with. I'm just gonna try to ignore this thing with the shield and see what's going on around here. Because I have no option. I have no like actual answer to this thing just floating around being a nuisance. I'm too spooked. Both shots I put into it have done nothing. Both rockets and then the intervening explosions have done nothing to the thing. Zero move up to here. Okay, it's concerning because it didn't take an action. Ants are cool. He bled out. Son of a bitch. God, that thing is spooky as hell. I suppose you can heal a tank with the medkit, right? They did damage. They're frickin' dead, man. I should have brought Zero over there to do that. Yeah. Did I say it properly? Happy birthday, happy birthday. I don't know if I said it properly enough. Okay. That's not the button I wanted to do. Those things are also 50%. Got a bunch of ants over there. You got it. Well done. Get back behind that cover. Our tank is fucking dead. This is even like the big scary one. Whew. It only fires like once a turn and it moves. And if it fires, it doesn't have Overwatch, which is reassuring. I just don't think it does. But damn, is that cannon spooky. The smoke's starting to clear. We might have a better shot at killing this thing now. Alright, it's down. Fortunately, 0 remains. Take a peek around that corner, just make sure nothing's sneaking up and head into the building to cover behind this. Where are the ants operating out of? There and there. Take a pot shot. Zero will just kind of hold this angle for now. I moved the sniper onto the roof, as dangerous as that is. We still don't know like what's over here, so it's a bit dangerous to move the sniper forward at all, but... Yosef has done a lot of dangerous things this time. That's an 8% chance to hit. She'll just keep watch here. And our boy Shing will just move up to here. Because it's like apparently 100% cover still. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Extra fuck. Yeah, I shouldn't be moving Allison upwards like this. So that is like 40% cover the whole way through. Anyone on this roof with me? No. Oh, that's probably gonna mess her up. That thing is the spooky one. Almost certainly. One that I heard, like, just unloading on people with, like, many projectiles. They have a really nice area in there. Tank's gonna go over here and maybe like start pumping rockets into the walls to give us line of fire. If it survives long enough to do so. Just keep holding your angles here. Zero could move to the roof, which would be a little dangerous, but potentially very beneficial. Really, still got the thing. Dang. They're just kind of like patrolling around in circles. Strange and concerning, truthfully. That thing's still just kind of hovering there. Okay, a broken window still is cover. They seem pretty well armored. I'm just gonna hold them from moving forward. Nicely done, team. Peek out that door. And that thing has not moved. It's spooking me, I'm not gonna lie. I may just hold position another turn and see what they do. As they seem willing to like just patrol into me, take a shot, and then get murdered. And my sniper can like very slowly pick away at them as they just kind of sit in windows and stuff. Damn! Well, Allison might pull back. She's not having a good day. Not a very good day at all. And she's like, oh, her armor's been completely stripped. Completely stripped. It's just gone. The thing's still just holding that spot. And where there's a guy like waiting right there, just to come out and get me. So Allison's gonna fall back to here. That was the wrong button. I meant to cancel that movement. Armor held. Wonderful. However, she's now in extreme danger. Tank, no! That's gonna be 100 grand down the drain. Who knew he could fire twice in one turn? It's also a very powerful combatant loss. It's gonna help shred armor on those on the big tank thing. They got hits on my shield. I should have moved my shield back. That thing still hasn't moved. It's 10 to get from there to there. Oh, we have a shot. Didn't even break the glass on the door. I doubt that thing's gonna move from that position like ever. It's actually a really small terror mission. I feel like we're getting here to the end, but that big armored thing is gonna be dangerous to deal with. And this thing also scares me. These will just keep preventing enemies from advancing. They tried. Oh god. Oh god. She's in danger. She's dead. She's actually just like completely fucked. Her armor's non-existent. If she didn't get suppressed, she'd have a chance, but damn. If I had any smokes that were close enough to deploy them. Damn. Like, I could run the shield in there and try to, like, block for her, but that's probably just gonna get them both killed. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm coming, buddy. That's not gonna help any. This is gonna suck. But they might survive. We'll see. Here it comes, in all of its terror. Alright, thank goodness. Thank God. They'll take a little bit of bleeding damage. Get into that cover. We have one shield left with like 22 HP on it to deal with the super armored thing. There may still be aliens in that building up there. I feel like they all came forward, but that might not be the case. Cancel that bleeding. Get into the cover. Get into the building. Oh yeah, there is definitely a guy in that building. Alright. Definitely didn't come forward. He's working in his office over there. These will just kind of hold their ground and do their thing. There goes our shield. Do you have a death pack? I want to just put that, bring that wall down. Small target in their crouched, eh? We no longer have shields. Nor indeed much armor. Thankfully this thing is still just sitting in its corner. I wonder if we can just like snipe it. Get down here to this trash can. And plank at it until it's dead. I don't know if that looks to be the guy that was in that building, but we don't know that. So I'm just gonna sit still for now. Hold our positions. That said, I'm about out of time. I need to get some food. So we're going to actually just save it right here. And hopefully I remember about that thing next time. And we have very few enemies left. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, night, whichever it is. Bye for now. And once again, happy birthday, Simper. Here's to many more. Can't see it, but I'm tipping a glass to you. Bye.